and welcome to another Wednesday in the Boom Boom Room with Real Talk. We are here each and every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. I'm so glad you are all tuned in. I hope y'all are sharing the live. I hope y'all loving the live. I hope y'all are being blessed, cleaning your washing your hands, cleaning your ass, and all that kind of shit. You know, the things that we got to do in this damn pandemic. So we are back here with another week. I have a wonderful special guest this week, and I'm so glad that she came in and dropped in on me. It was by surprise, but I'm glad she did, because bitch, I ain't had no guests. So, but she was right on time, and I'm so glad that I get to sit up and talk to this young lady, and y'all gonna have a wonderful time here tonight. So I advise you once again to share the live, love the live, and go on my YouTube page and subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75. And you get to catch everything that we have going on with the Boom Boom Room Presents. After this, I have another show that I've been working on, and it's called Our Point of View with myself, Nicole Love Dupree, Neil Dupree, and Tevin St. James, where we talk about social media tea, current events, politics. If you post it, bitch, we talking about it, so don't get on there talking about, oh, y'all messy, y'all this, that. No, bitch, you put it out there, so we gonna talk about it. You put your business out there. We didn't. We just want to give our point of view on what y'all talking about. So tune in, because it comes on right after this on Facebook and on my YouTube channel, Chevelle Brooks 75. So I also have, let me see what else we got. Let me see, what am I missing anything? Hey, Vodka, by the way, how you doing?
Hey, we got Pink Whitney.
Oh, yeah. Can't forget Pink Whitney. Child, you see, it's already waiting on us. I don't know if my guests had it, but guess what?
We also got some merch.
Huh?
Merch.
We got merch, yeah. Oh, we got some Chevelle Brooks merch. www.duoexposure.com. Go on there, you can get a fan, you can get a tumbler, some buttons, t-shirts, tank tops, a mask, a baby onesie, bitch, all that. You just can't get me. That's on onlyfans.com. Bitch, I could not see myself on the onlyfans.com. Bitch, that would be a game. Bitch, now that's when they gonna be reading. That's when they gonna be talking, bitch. Y'all think they putting out some shit now and bitch and gagging their hoes who's on OnlyFans and stuff. But bitch, hey, we in a pandemic. You gotta make some money. If bitch ain't hiring, ain't got no job, bitch, hey, OnlyFans just for friends and all of that, whatever that shit is they got going on. Bitch, I can't. I cannot, no, and I'm not finna pay no money. I could do something else with that $10, like go buy me a sack of weed or something. So that's what I'm gonna do with mine. But hey, kudos to you and your OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm sure y'all making a coin though, bitch. Kind of bitch. But better yet, speaking of coins, Cash App is down at the bottom, so please bless the girl. Please bless the girl. We go, and you can be able to Cash App us and get your judge and help us out, because we are, like a Tiara Russell say, in a pandemic moment. We all in this together, so we hope that you are washing your hands and you get the person in front of you 6 feet and give me 10. So right now I'm gonna bring out my girlfriend. We have been friends for a very, 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 very long time, and I think her mama told me that she right here, how is she 28 or something like that, and then she said it today when I talked to her early yesterday or something like that. I was like, 28, bitch. Okay, bitch, if you 28, I'm 27. Okay, well that's how we gonna play that, and I don't mind being that. Welcome to the stage and welcome to the Boom Boom Room. Show some hearts all over the world. This is Syria Synclaire. I was like, you look like a nice little whore.
What?
See, I said, you already messing up. See, you already messing up. Don't put that on repeat, so I just want to run into the next thing. See, no, don't look at it and say, yeah. Just don't put that on repeat. So, you look good, girl.
Thank you, girl.
I like it. Give me a little twirl, child. You thick with it, child.
I'm slim thick.
Yeah, slim thick.
Slim thick.
That's how I think I am, too. That's why I be in the problem like I know how to see.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Welcome to the Boom Boom Room Real Talk.
I'm grateful to be here today.
I'm glad you're here, girl. On this good old Sunday.
I was good on Wednesday.
No, it's Wednesday.
Yes,
Wednesday. Pink Whitney, child.
Pink Whitney.
Got me again, didn't it? Don't y'all forget, every Wednesday is Pink Whitney Wednesday. So drink up. Free to back up all out there.
Oh, you like them good, yeah.
It's good, right?
I've been waiting on my Pink Whitney.
Child, every Wednesday, Pink Whitney Wednesday, right here in the Boom Boom Room, child, for real talk and for our point of view. So By the time our point of view come around, bitch, I be toe down.
Oh.
I be toe down. So what's your plan, Sia, while you're in Houston? What are you doing?
Well, I was here for working with Tia.
Tia.
I was doing some work with Tia.
Oh, okay. You just won a pageant recently. During the pandemic, as a matter of fact. you don't mind doing the pageant,
At
girl.
all.
Girl, you will go get that coin.
I will go win me a pageant.
I put you on the list with DeRay, Armani, God rest her soul, Tanisha Cassadine.
Oh my.
Because baby, if them four not in the pageant, ain't no pageant. They must not be giving away no coins. Because you can guarantee that one of y'all gonna be in the pageant.
Yeah.
And then, majority of the time you win, girl.
Yeah, majority of the time.
Yeah, majority of the time you So that means you're doing some good.
I better be doing some good.
You sure better be.
I better be doing some good because I need my coin.
You gonna be wasting your money. You know, because we was talking about pageants the other week on the show, and they were talking about, I just love to do pageants, and even Amanda said, I would go to Universe, and just because I want to do the pageant, I just do it. It ain't about when. Girl, what?
Girl, when?
It ain't
Girl, but I don't even remember what. Even as a newcomer, and I wasn't a newcomer long. Like back when I came out, they didn't have no newcomer pageant.
No.
So bitch, I had to do the pageant.
Yeah. We was thrusted into it. So, girl, we didn't have no... Our newcomer pageant was like a newcomer pageant at the club.
No, the newcomer pageant was talent night.
Well,
Let's be real now.
Well, we
talent night was our training, our stomping grounds. If that's where you got your clout.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, bitch, I got you, bitch.
But now they do
and then next
outside.
week you got to say, bitch, I got you. It was every week. Because, talent night was every week until you got to the finals. And then the finals was like, bitch, so all of us got to, okay, I'm going to show all these hoes.
Oh, but you was in New Orleans when they was at Lexus.
Oh, yes, God,
girl,
bitch.
I did that talent night, and I won, bitch, and they wanted to beat me up. Girl, I was deaf. Girl, I was Miss Tierra and them, girl, Miss O'Doul, and all girl, that shit, girl, they wanted to beat me up, girl. I'm so glad that Asia had a little crush on me. Asia used to have a little crush on me.
My God.
She said, look at the little fat baby. She said, she got pretty wigs, but you just want to have me for my wigs. So that talent night was infamous, though.
I can believe it.
Yeah, that talent night, and it was hard to win.
Always.
It's
hard to win in New Orleans.
Because
like, I'm not from New Orleans. I live in New Orleans. When I first got there, bitch, it was shade. No tea, no shade.
They didn't accept
Oh,
you?
girl, I had to work the show on the night that I alternated on the showcase. On the night shift at Riverdale's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's before I owned it. So I would have to do the show for tips only.
Oh, shit.
I remember being.
Oh, you had to do
I had to do the show. Yeah, I was that girl that had to do the show for tips only.
Yeah,
and then next week I get paid. But she ain't show up tonight to work, so where's her card?
I want that.
Yeah, can I have
No,
that?
we
That
don't
ain't even happening. No,
No,
girl,
yeah,
you better not
yeah.
even ask for it. That was disrespectful to ask for a coin.
Because the show director putting that in her pocket.
And
I'm telling you,
my
that's how
God,
that goes.
tell the truth and shame the devil.
How long have you been doing shows?
Well, I'm 28.
So
this 28, this ain't the pageant. So I ain't gotta answer the question. This is real talk. This is real talk.
Yeah, we want you to tell the real truth.
Oh, well, I've been doing drag now. Back to the question.
All right, I'm gonna
that ain't got nothing to do with the question.
I'm sorry.
So about 23 years.
Oh, girl, you 23 years.
Yeah,
you
about 23 years. Yeah.
Oh, girl, you started real early.
Unfortunately.
Your mama didn't play with you. She put you
At all.
right. You was like, what's the little baby that do pageants, jumping their ranks?
No, bitch, me doing the pageant was more like Boo Boo Kitty. For
So
real.
you've been doing drag for about 23 years. How
Yes.
long have you been doing pageants?
23 years. About 19.
Oh, okay. So tell me about little Syria when she first started. What was she like?
Very determined. She wanted to make a name for herself. Because when she saw the first show, see, I wasn't always Syria. I was Lashara. LaShira graduated high school. I transitioned at 16. So I was LaShira, and LaShira saw a female impersonator on stage. Oh God, this lady named Shakira the Black and Baton Rouge and Scandalous.
I remember that club.
Scandalous.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Shakira the Black with my friend Eric, and I told him, I said, "Oh, I could do that."
That's
He said, "What?"
Like when they see somebody.
But no, bitch, I had been doing talent acts since I was a kindergarten, bitch. I done danced to the Pointer Sisters. I done danced to Michael Jackson. Oh, bitch, I know what a stage was like. So I looked at it. I told Eric, I said, "Eric, bitch, I can do that." Eric said, "Boy, stop playing." I said, "I'm going to show you."
And then what happened?
That's just a girl. Ooh. Bitch, hold on.
Okay.
Y'all want the truth.
Mm-hmm.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Yes. I want you to tell the story.
So, girl, to tell the truth.
Picture it. Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
1952.
Oh. Girl, no. But I began to prepare myself, not just mentally, but physically. I started getting garments, and this is before my mother knew I was already transitioning, but stage and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I still was in high school. I was in like the 10th grade.
And getting ready for shows.
Getting ready for the show.
Me too.
I was in the 10th grade, and girl, my mama had came in my room, and she was like, "Don't judge me." Mama said, "They gonna put your little faggot ass in jail." Girl, she had said that to me. She had seen how many clothes I had stole. Girl, when I tell you, girl, yeah. I had gowns, bitch. I had gowns on top of gowns. I ain't even do the show. I ain't even seen the stage. Bitch, I had everything. Everything I saw that was beaded, that was sparkly, that was cute. And she was up in my closet at my mama's house.
When you do, what's that man?
Stop and go, grab and smash and go. Smash and go. I smash and pass and smash and go. And then I was so young. I grew up in the project, so bitch, I had to get it how I live.
I ain't mad at you, girl, but I had friends that tell me, "Nah, bitch, you ain't doing that."
I was a kid. I ain't have no support mechanism. My mama, that drag shit wasn't even, girl, glitz and glam. We come from the country. We from Little Springs. So girl, that was something totally different. That whole glamorous and all of this. Yeah.
I talked to your mom, and she told me about the time that she knew that you were going to transition. What's your recollection of the time that she knew that you were going to transition?
Oh, girl, I don't know. I used to sneak out the house and go to the club.
She said that.
And I used to climb out. Okay, I have a little sister. So my little sister knew I wore my little sister clothes. I used to wear, she was 3 years younger than me. I used to wear her clothes to go out because the gay club we lived behind a hospital, so it was across the highway from the hospital. So bitch, I would get dressed up and go tell my sister, "I'm going out. I'm gonna come tap on your window, you open the door." So bitch, I would climb out there. I would get in full geesh, what I consider geesh, and climb out the window and go out, hang out, and then come back tap on my sister's window, and my sister let me in the house. Until one time she said, Mom was sleeping on the front porch in the living room. I mean, not in the front porch, but she lived in the living room. I said, "Girl, what?" She said, "Yeah, Mama." I said, "Oh, bitch, I can't get up in here tonight." Because I want to stay by my girlfriend's house.
She told me about one night that you snuck out the window and she went behind you and locked the window. And you had to knock on the door. And she also told me about a time when you was running around the neighborhood in a miniskirt. Tell me about that.
No. Girl, I know she did not.
Yes, she did.
Oh no, I ain't even gonna talk about that. Oh, girl, say shit is wrong for that. Girl, say shit is wrong. Girl.
I asked her, I say, well,
we keeping it 100 tonight.
Yeah. I asked her, I say, well, tell me about the times when you knew that Syria was going to be a girl. And she said, they had called her and told her, is around here in the skirt. You get your ass!
She was not pleased.
But she did say that she told you that if you go do this, make sure you always look good and you always smell good, because if you don't, she go beat your brains out.
That is for sure. That's mama.
I had a long conversation with your mama, and if I tell you, it was a really informative conversation. She's a hilarious lady, and she even told me to stay in contact with her.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
yeah, child, we had talked a little bit. I lit up my blunt and everything on your mama because the conversation had got good.
Yeah, that sounds like mama.
How has the relationship between you and your mother developed? The development of you and your mother helped you cope with relationship issues today?
Everything takes time. Nothing happens overnight. Our relationship had got rocky. It got tough. Me and my mother didn't speak for a long time after transitioning because, she didn't understand. My mother has 2 kids. So I understand that relationships today, both friends, extended family, and lovers, like, things take time. Things will get rocky with everybody. It's like somebody gonna hurt you, or anybody gonna hurt you one way or be a disappointment one way or another. Mm-hmm. Who is worth you dealing with and getting past that hurt? Because people hurt you unintentionally, not even knowing it. Not beknownst to them, but you are hurt. But do you talk about it? Trauma, all of those different things, you can't dismiss folks. Some people are not replaceable. And my mother is one of those people is not replaceable.
So you and your mother has been estranged for about 15 years at one point. How did you cope with that?
I focused on me. That's how I cope with it. Like, I didn't. Eventually, I saw a therapist because I had to go through the Harry Benjamin standard of care for transgender people. Mm-hmm. That because I transitioned high school, so they thought something was mentally wrong. So they made me see a therapist. At that time, I had a therapist to talk through things and to be able to figure out me, because I couldn't even focus on like my mom and what they was going through or why they didn't accept or didn't foresee things happening for me. Now I just focus on me, education. I happened to meet my ex-husband, and he really like sheltered me and got me where I wanted to be financially and educationally wise. Mm-hmm. So that was amazing. My storyline is so different because I met Cleve at like 17.
Oh wow! Yeah.
I met my ex-husband Cleve. I met him at 17. So we was together from 17 to I was like 22.
Okay.
Well taken care of, education in Atlanta, something totally different. I was on the Monday night show with Lady Fabio Sanchez.
That's why I thought she was from Atlanta for a long time.
So, I left. That's how I coped. I left and focused on me and what I wanted to do.
So you put it behind?
Yeah, I did. I just had to do me though, because I was going to come back to success.
How did y'all get back together?
I was in New York. Girl, for real, did she tell you the truth or she tell you a lie?
She told me the truth. When I asked her and she said, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Because I was in New York City and my sister said that my mom was sick. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what? I was just there in August. And she said, no, mama real sick, you got to move home. You got to get down. And cause they thought my mama was real ill and I was gonna move home. And that's what I had to do.
And being that you and her weren't speaking, so you knew that that's your mom. And like you said, she's irreplaceable. Yeah, she's irreplaceable. So I moved home because of my mother's health. And then I got stuck at home. And so she's probably watching. So if you could say something to her, what would you say to her?
She knows that I love her. I cherish her. And like the Bible says, honor thy mother and thy father. And she know I truly honor her as my mother. She did the best she could do with what tools she had. So I'm grateful. I know that she loves me and that she wants what's best for me, my well-being. That my holistic well-being with all of that what's going on today, and to know your child is and things are happening around individuals that your child is something, she say, I'm always worried.
But she did say that she know that she worry about you, but she don't have to worry about you as much because she know that you a hustler. You fight for yours, and you're gonna take care of yourself.
Bet.
So she say my child.
All right, mama.
She said my child is very strong, and I'm so proud of my child, and I love my child, and you know I wish that I could be with my child all the time. She really spoke highly. We talked a very long time, so I'll stay in contact with you, Miss Sally.
Oh wow.
Finding peace in the midst of defeat is difficult. What drives you to push past the hurt and start a new journey or face the apparent defeat head on? Speaking of Black America.
Why? Who did this? Whoever did this, you was the devil. And your mama doing what? The devil and your mama dressing funny. I think that's how that goes. I think that's how that saying go. You the devil and your mama dressing funny. Oh, child. Do I really? To be candid, that was like my dream. That pageantry system molded me as an entertainer. Like for real, I have
How many times you competed for that?
Over 9 times.
Oh really?
Uh-huh.
How many times you thought you won?
3.
Okay.
And that's me real. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me.
But it did mold you into who you are.
Yeah, it molded me into a more, you know, people say how you perfect your craft. Like if you want to perfect it, you always means you're presenting it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that means when you present it, they're gonna have critiques. That means you gotta go back to the drawing board and you gotta critique that, knowing what you already know.
Because you gotta fix it.
It's a building process. Cause think about it, when you win, bitch, you know I was on that night. When I win, bitch, I'm on that night. So if I don't win, how the fuck I didn't win? How was I not on? So I know how to stay on over here. So bitch, I need to learn how to get on over here.
Yeah, and you gotta fix that.
Yeah.
You know.
So but with it child defeat, I don't want to bounce around the question. I was defeated. That pageant had me. Girl, it's hard because one year, bitch, I got so depressed that I didn't went back to America. I quit both my jobs and stayed home for 6 months.
Are you serious?
Oh yes, girl. That pageant, I ain't gonna say like mentally, it had totally disturbed me. That one year, bitch, I was just like, girl, what? I quit both jobs. I went home. My daddy paid my rent. My daddy and my boyfriend paid my rent for 6 months and let me stay home and sulk.
What?
Bitch, yes, ma'am. Okay, I was so young because I wanted it so bad. And it's like, personally, when you want something, it's like, it's not about validation, but it's a component of validation because you was like, this is what I want. This is who I am. This is what I want. This is who I am. Because from 1998, I was a child in 98 competing at Black America. My roots are so deep, and the system was, I had to learn it. It was like school. Black America was school for me. So when I didn't win, there were times I know I didn't win. This is the first time I thought I should have made the 5. They let Nikki Bonet hit the 5.
She ain't like that.
And we already knew Nikki wasn't gonna answer no questions, so why is she even in the 5? No Tito trade to my sister. But I'm just, we've been real talk tonight, and I'm gonna bring up some names and probably talk about my past and people that were part of it because I couldn't believe it.
So how did you get past that hurt?
At the time it was a driving force. I wasn't gonna stop until I got that crown. I wasn't gonna stop. They was gonna have to make me know it, and that was my mindset. Cause if they weren't gonna make me know it, bitch, when I got in that room, I was gonna make them know it.
So where you are now with it?
The ship has sailed.
So there's no more.
It's not for me.
Are you okay?
It's not about defeat. I didn't. Like, I gave everything I had to give. Everything that I had to give, I grew up, that pageant like groomed me. I grew up there. There are people that probably should be, that are judging Black America. I can ask them questions about the history and they may not even know it. But they're judging me. And that's an issue Hollywood story. So, you know, I've been there so long, I knew from Terry Livingston, and it ain't about textbook. I remember Terry Livingston. I remember Alexis Dupree. I remember Michonne Blackridge. I feel like the Michonne Black of Black America. I cannot win that bitch to save my soul.
Yeah. Oh,
girl,
yeah.
Michonne Black is the same, like...
She was the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the same way.
Black butterfly.
Where do you get your strength from? What drives you to do pageants? and your love for pageants?
Now it's about helping building brands and rebranding myself and making sure that I still got it. Because they say the old broom that's sweet. It's not about being an old broom. It's about transitioning and evolving. And that's what I always wanted to stay current. That's the elevation part, the evolving component. If you evolving, that means you're going to stay current.
Right.
The only thing I'm not doing is all that color hair. I just can't get with it yet. I'm scared of color hair. Lavender and pink hair.
Somebody sent in a photo and they asked me to, for you to tell them the story behind this photo.
Girl, where you get that picture from? Girl, you know, don't zoom in on that.
He already showed it again on there.
Oh.
It's still up there. Oh, so they can see her reaction.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Girl, that's the first house. I won our first house pageant.
This a house pageant?
Yes, girl. We had one of our first house pageant, Mr. and Miss Crystal Light. Girl, Crystal Light drink this, yes, girl.
Was it pink lemonade?
Ooh, God, I can't believe where y'all find, girl.
Girl, this a house pageant because, girl, look at you.
Girl, when I
Your
said,
lipstick was pretty.
oh yeah, that was it.
Girl.
That's what we was wearing then.
What?
Maybelline.
Oh, y'all want it?
Shades of You.
Oh, I love shades.
Look on now. Now you want to say, oh, y'all want it? Yeah, I love Shades of You.
love
Girl,
Shades
that's
of
what
You.
I was wearing back then. Thank God y'all took that picture down.
Girl.
Oh, girl, y'all done gotta let somebody screenshot that picture, girl. I'm going to be on the shade room. Girl, now they going to have me on the shade room looking like that. Girl, that was awful.
Girl, you look nice, Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Silicone. Most of us have had some enhancements done illegally. Do you have any regrets getting your enhancements?
I do have some regrets. No tea, no shame.
If you could have done anything different, would you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And why do you have the regrets?
Because now it's hard to correct those things that happened that I did with silicone early on. So it's like, bitch. You know what? Okay, no tea, no shame. Breast reconstruction surgery costs $50,000. In Louisiana, Medicaid ain't paying $50,000 for no breast reconstruction surgeries, especially not for no black trans woman. So it was like, how do I, save up to get this done?
And that's hard.
It's extremely hard because I have to live every day, and I don't live above my means, not by no means necessary. Because you live extravagantly, and I don't. I've been trying to save, but you want to buy a house, you want to build equity. We have all these other goals, and it's like I did this at a young age. That was stupid of me. I'm paying the price now, but I gotta get these other things accomplished before I can focus on cosmetics.
What would you want to see happen different in pageants?
Oh. Really, Chevelle? Because I want to say I want people to be real, but then they are real because they just janky and shady and cheap because that's who they really are. So they're like, oh girl, I want the people to be more real and honest because some people are really and honest and janky and shady and they gonna cheat because that's what they, I ain't gonna say political, bitch, it's cheat sometimes. Ain't about no politics. Ain't nobody getting voted, bitch, you either win or you lose. Ain't nobody casting no ballots, baby. You either the winner, first runner-up, or second runner-up. There's no tea and there's no shade. I don't know about, I ain't never wanted to get into pageant politics. Because I'm not, a get-along type chick. Just like some places, I just not going. And that's just me. I ain't got nothing to say about them folk, and I got nothing to say about me. It's just like, I ain't going over there.
With everything that you have accomplished over the years within the LGBT community, when you were 14, standing outside at Club Scandalous in Baton Rouge with your hot pink sequin prom dress and finger waves, did you ever think that you would become the strong, impactful leader you are today? With that picture, Miss Crystal Light.
Girl, no. I ain't never seen me have a voice as such that's powerful and or impactful. Or people that people will take seriously. I didn't see it then. I was a child. I didn't know what was going on. I was in the parking lot, couldn't get in because I was too young. And the sequins dress with the little organza ruffles. Yes!
Ooh, yeah,
yes, girl. And the organza ruffle sleeves.
Yes, we call them the Fiesta birthday cakes. They put them on top of the birthday cake at Fiesta.
Girl, that's exactly what I had on. And I thought it was done, girl. I fig wave my own hair and go stand in the parking lot. They would let me in the club. Sometimes they'll let me in the club. Girl, I already knew I was going to get that stage. But I didn't know I was going to have this voice. I just wanted to be an entertainer.
Well, for the people who are looking at it that don't know what you do in the community, what is it that you do?
I play different parts now, and I'm grateful to be able to do so. To be able to be utilize facets, different facets of myself. So with the city, I'm the empowerment coordinator, which means I do I facilitate a training that help individuals become health navigators, which are the buffers between case managers and their clients, the people that they see. So they are the educator that help make sure things run smoothly, there's no red tape. If there is red tape, how to bandage the red tape or cut through the red tape to get to the other side. So they really helped me, I really helped them learn that, because that's what I learned to do. I was a patient navigator for about 4 years. So with the city, I do that. I'm the president of the LGBT Center, which is a 501c3 nonprofit organization in which I completely run with a board of directors.
Oh, cool.
So it comes with grant writing, it comes with crisis hotline number. I facilitate all of these components. I work with David Armstead, Sable Switch, Michael Fletcher, James Lewis, Sean, what's Sean's last name? Oh God, I can't believe. There's like 9 individuals that's in on the board, and they collectively come together. There's a brand new program just got funded. It's called Trans Equity Affirming Movement.
Okay, and what is that about?
It's strategic for transgender and gender nonconforming individuals to build equity, elevate, educate them, to give them all the tools they need to be successful in life. And it's not cookie cutter. It's whatever you need. Because equity ain't about, I'm going to give you 2 steps, I'm going to give you 2 steps, I'm going to give you 2 steps. I'm already 3 feet taller than you. 2 steps ain't going to really help you get to me if they give me 2 steps too. So if you need 4 steps,
I'm going to give them to you.
I'm going to give you 4 steps that you need to be equal. And that's exactly what it's about, building equity within human beings. Let them see their own self-worth.
What makes you yearn to do the work that you do for the community?
Building equity. Like, how can empowering people and seeing people move on in life in the direction they want to be in. I've worked in substance abuse. I've worked in HIV/AIDS prevention, education, and policy. Like, when you see people want to live better and you got what it takes to help them live better, why not do it? I didn't have so many people, and I don't brag about it. I don't talk about it. I just do the fucking work because people gotta live.
And I'm glad you do, because we need more people like you out in the community. There are a lot of other transgenders women that are out there that are doing wonderful things. Shout out to Natalia Scott Dupree and Aja Dupree and Tatiana Braxton.
You gonna do shout out?
Yeah, you want to do?
Yeah, Lamont Nicole Sherry,
Yeah.
Mariah Moore, Dee Dee Waters from right here in Houston, Monica Roberts from right here in Houston. Who else? Girl, we got still running this motherfucking show, Miss Major, Griffin Gracie in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Mulan.
You got Mulan. You also got Auntie Sharon Grayson that works with Abounding Prosperities with Kirk now, so she's doing amazing. There's a lot.
Alicia. So for any of you on here that's looking for help in your city,
yes.
That's looking for help in your city, reach out to someone there because there's somebody there that's doing the work. So if you need some help, reach out to those people in your city that's doing the work. And we thank you and we really appreciate you for doing what you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
What are your goals to be successful in your personal life to help your community amidst all the transgender murders?
Keep our sanity. That's what I can, that's the best way I can help understand like what's happening, how these murders are happening. I'm not a private investigator, but at the same token, senseless murders. And I say senseless, yeah, because one girl just got shot because she beat some boy up. And he couldn't take the ass whooping, so he went and got a gun and came back and shot the girl 9 times. Because his girlfriend and the girl got into it, and they only got into it because the girl did her hair and didn't want to pay for the girl to do her hair.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, it's just like petty shit is happening to black trans women. They've been murdered by their sheer existence or even when they are, defending themselves. If you get in a fight, I remember back in the day, you got to fight, you got beat up. Yeah, people going to talk about you getting beat up until you have the next fight and then you beat somebody else up. But we had to live another day because we just fought. We didn't want to go kill nobody.
We was just talking about that last night. But, so we're going to move on to this question. You were part owner of a legendary club in New Orleans called Woofendales. Tell me about that part of your life and how did that happen?
So I worked, like I said earlier, I worked at the club as a showgirl, part-time. Part-time.
Yeah.
Because we had one time it's only tips only. Yeah. No, this tips only. So that's a part-time job. The owner, I knew the owner. So he said he wanted to sell. And so I was like, you want to sell the club? He said, yeah, I need to sell it, I need to get money. I need to do. He wanted to move on with his life. He felt like the club was holding him back. His name was Eddie Foles. I'll never forget. And so my dad's mom had passed away. I inherited funding from her.
Oh, okay.
And then I told my now ex-husband, I said, I want the club. Eddie wants to sell the club. I can have the club. And Cleet was like,
you used to work part-time.
Yeah. I was like, Cleet, we could buy the club. I got $7,000. Let's buy the club. He said, Syria, you take all of your money from your grandmother. And I said, yes, because I want the club. So Eddie wanted $52,000 for the club. I gave him $7,000 and Cleet paid the rest. And then I became Woofendale. Because that's how I went to college. Cleet paid for college. I only got a 2-year partial academic scholarship to Georgia Tech. If it wasn't for my ex, that's what I'm saying. I met him at 16, so I had a different whole trans experience than a lot of black trans women. He paid for college. He bought me the nightclub. Yeah.
So how was it like having a nightclub that you worked at part-time and now you're the owner?
Girl, amazing.
How did the people treat you?
Shady. But the thing is, I was loyal. Me doing Black America shows my loyalty. I'm gonna have to go back there because I'm a loyal bitch. Everybody that worked at the club, I didn't fire nobody. I didn't make myself show director. I kept the show director going until Monday night. Cause girl, we used to have, y'all thought Fusion's Monday Night Madness was Monday Night Madness, or bitch, Woofendale's Monday Night Madness was Monday Night Madness. We had strippers. We had Shakedown. Oh, girl. We had Glenn Johnson. And then we saw Glenn was kind of losing his, because it was changing. New Orleans was evolving. So, girl, we had to keep the house music going, but we also needed some of that new bounce that was motherfucking playing. Because Vodka and them had Frida and all of them had song. And, bitch, we wanted to play our people. Bitch, was Chef off the ass. Girl, whoever, girl, any black LGBT artist that was in New Orleans, your music was played at Woofendale's.
I don't think when I started traveling, New Orleans was the first place that I traveled to do my first business.
And they wanted to beat you up.
And no, not that time.
Not at Lexus.
DL
Broadway.
was
Oh,
show
legend.
director. She's the show director.
Legend.
at Wolfendale's, and she let me perform over there. So that was the first place that I performed at in New Orleans. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, so New Orleans was a special place in my heart. I love it there. You know, that's like a second home to me.
Oh, that's what's
So I thank you for coming to do this with us. Wait, I have one more question for you. Who were your mentors growing up in this business? Who did you look up to?
Oh God. Like there were people in my area. We idolized Paris friends.
Cause she had one book for everybody.
I'm just, I ain't got
Especially in
not
New
for everybody, but for Louisiana.
Yeah, for Louisiana.
We had, that's what we watched. And so, like, when we went to New Orleans, we got to experience, Indian Sherry and Calicia Valdez. We got to experience all of that great Epiphany Portier.
Oh,
and, girl, we got to see a Cura Maison, girl with the horses. We got to experience real drag.
Everything, baby.
Girl, I'm just saying, we got to experience that in actual real life. But to see Paris on our screen, and it was like, oh my God, we all idolized this young lady, and it was amazing for us. So she's one, and then of course my drag mother, which is Syria Synclaire.
I never even put two and two together to think that Carrie On was your mama. I never.
Like Carrie On is me in Italy.
That's my girl.
And me and Italy's mom. Elizabeth, that's Carrie On's daughter, and then Araya, and then there's Kyra Michelle. Oh God, then there's Julia and there's Chris, like my brothers. But she was like, she saw something in me when I didn't see nothing in me. Mm-hmm. Like, cause I wasn't winning the talent nights. Girl, I wasn't winning. I was thinking that I had boosted all this good drag, this juicy.
You know they can hit y'all on the thing, yeah. So that's gonna all be up on there.
Oh no, we gonna edit it.
No, we can't edit that out because you were talking. So I just need them to hush. Now what were you saying?
So yeah, it's like Syria Synclaire, and then oh God, Holly Fantasia, which was our Patti LaBelle, Baton Rouge's own Patti LaBelle, and then yeah, girl, she did Patty.
I ain't never seen her. I'm surprised. But I didn't know a lot of Baton Rouge girls. I knew a lot of
New Orleans girls, of course.
But I performed.
And we were at each other.
Yeah, I
back in the
I
day, we
realized
was
that
at
later
each other.
on. I was like,
Yeah, we was at each other. So now we would go down there, girl. I was here. She's from Baton Rouge. The first pageant I did in New Orleans, I got second runner-up. She was Miss Ebony Elegance Newcomer. It was we had New Orleans Newcomer, Ebony Elegance Newcomer. That was the two biggest newcomer pageants. I did that pageant. I got second runner-up to 13 girls. Oh, bitch, I thought I was on.
Oh, you turned.
Oh, girl, I thought I was on.
Black American.
Oh, girl, wait, Grease. I ain't know that was coming. I didn't know Black America was coming until I moved to Atlanta. I did do Liberty, though. Every pageant I would do, it was like 13 girls at Liberty Newcomer that year. That year, Tatiana ran someone. I'm going to take you all the way back. You want to go back? Let's go back.
Girl, I haven't even, like...
Girl, I did that pageant. I got second runner-up, and Ivy White was my best friend. Ivy White was my best friend at the time when I first moved to Atlanta. She dressed me everything for the contest. I did Black
And what you get?
Second.
And
out of 13 girls.
And
Tatiana won. No, your brother won. Girl, they had this girl from Birmingham. They used to wear, I ain't gonna say used to wear, she's Yasmin's daughter. Miss Hendricks. What was her name? Oh, I said Miss Hendricks, girl. What's that baby name?
Chocolate baby.
Huh?
She's dark skin.
No, she's pretty, but she wants chocolate. Girl, what was Yasmin's daughter's name?
Y'all got a lot of kids.
No, this is no. Girl, she used to look just like Miss Jasmine too. Girl, I can't think of that drag girl name. But she was from Birmingham. And she could dance.
She can dance from Birmingham?
Yes.
No, I ain't talking. Hold on, because I don't want y'all Birmingham people on here talking about.
She was a dancer from Birmingham, girl, and I can't think of that girl name.
Tamara?
Oh, God, her name was Hendrix or some strange. I just remember her other ego.
She a dancing girl?
Oh, girl.
Okay.
I done went black. I'm sorry. We're going to have to edit that out.
Who?
Whitney.
With
That
that Whitney Gala.
Oh.
And she gonna pick it up. How many pageants have you done total? Do you know? How many have you won total? Do you know? Are you serious? I don't need to go.
I ain't gonna come up here lying time, but yes, I have one though.
You know, because the
This
girls
ain't
will
the
say
pageant.
the girls will say they won 33 pageants and I lost 29.
Girl, I got some crowns, some broken up crowns that's in the box. I don't want to get rid of them because they do hold sentimental value. Like those are accomplishments. So I don't want to get rid of them, but like, cause there's some crowns. Growing up, like that crystalite crown. You think I'm gonna stay have that crystalite crown?
For out of all the pageants you won, though, which ones you hold dear to your heart?
That's unfair.
Well,
That's unfair.
Well,
You know that ain't no fair question. Like that's one of the pageant questions. That they can get you caught up. Bitch, they make you lose the pageant because it's somebody's opinion. They're gonna say, girl, girl.
it's your opinion.
I know, but girl, it's a whole audience out there.
You said
Ain't no
that
telling how many of my former employers are on this line. And you gonna say, oh girl, so girl, my cash app may reflect.
Speaking of, y'all share this live. The cash app is down at the bottom this time. So y'all share the live. I've been forgetting because I've been so involved in the conversation. But I do hope y'all send cash apps and all that. We're gonna do some numbers in a minute. But
Girl, I'm okay. Black Trans International. That means a lot to me because I was able to not only be authentically myself in every aspect of being black and being trans, but it gave me the opportunity to be both the pageant girl and the advocate at the same time and not be judged for it.
you love doing advocacy work?
Absolutely. You know, people tell me, like, don't go in an interview talking about advocacy work.
Why?
You ask them. Go look at the
Why
camera.
y'all would tell somebody that? Somebody down in there might need to know about the advocacy work, and that helps you, your platform for the pageant.
That's what they think. That's what I would think. But no, we already know what you do. So, like, when I go into the interview, I was like, what they want to know? That I have a 6-year-old daughter?
You know what?
I have a 6-year-old daughter.
You do?
Yeah.
See, I ask these people about questions and stuff, and then nobody come through around
No, because that's not nothing, like, publicly that people watch my lives and see my daughter and see my interaction with Ziana. You know, we know what it's hidden for. Like, see, it's not like, it ain't everybody's business, but it's anybody's business.
Oh.
Now that was some tea right there. But yeah, I don't get, like, this interview, I can actually say, there's nobody can tell you better about me than me.
Exactly.
So why would I go into any interview, any pageant, any job, and not be able to talk about me as best as I possibly can? Because bitch, it's about me.
Okay, and we here in real talk, and she's giving y'all the real tea about her. You enjoyed your Pink Whitney?
Okay, it's amazing. Can we get a feel?
Yeah, we're going to get a feel because I need to go and swallow this down too. I want to thank you so much.
Thank you, Chevelle.
I really appreciate it. That's yours.
Fan.
Yeah, that's yours.
They gonna be mad to see me with this.
You gonna get
in church.
And you get to take it on your next talent when you need a fan for your talent for your church number.
Yeah, that's a handheld prop.
Yes, it is a handheld prop.
Phone number.
Yes. So I want to thank you so much. Oh. We did, and we talked about something else. I'm not gonna put it out there the other day, but I hope you think about it. But I thank you so much for coming in here and joining me for Real Talk and sitting down with me. I really enjoyed our conversation, and I hope you'll come back. You gonna come back, girl?
Yeah, I'll come back.
Okay, now I ain't got no booking fees and stuff like that. Remember when y'all used to do this
It's
show?
Corona.
Okay, but I'm gonna get you a booking over there. So Alexis, when she come back, we gonna need to book her over there. So y'all give it up for Syria Synclaire for joining us here at the Boom Boom Room. She gonna go get dressed. You go that way.
I gotta get.
Yeah, go there. Get them out the dress.
Yeah,
That was Syria Synclaire all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana. I hope you guys share this live. I hope you learned something about Syria that you didn't know, and I hope you get to get your judge and Tip a girl down at the bottom, okay? Don't forget, we have our point of view coming up right after this. But before that, we're gonna go into some numbers for you guys, and we're gonna perform and all that kind of stuff. And if you wanna advertise whatever you do, if you're makeup artist, caterer, you do shows, you have a club, all that kind of stuff like that, we advertise on our point of view, and we advertise here at the Boom Boom Room Real Talk. So if you wanna advertise with us, hit us up. I think it's on the thing. Did you put it up, Vodka? You know, so y'all can get your gist, but I always share anyway. So don't forget that, and don't forget to go on www.duoexposure.com and get your Chevelle Brooks merch, cause baby, I need y'all to buy some fans and some t-shirts and wear my big ass on your body and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna take a break, and I'm gonna do some commercials, and we're gonna do some shows for y'all. We'll be right back.